Hello everyone, my name is Kelly Hutchison and I'm going to talk to you today about something that I get questions and comments about all the time. So I run online parenting boot camps to help parents stop yelling, connect more with their kids. I also run online marriage boot camps where I help marriages have more fun and more connection, and also weight loss boot camps where we help you feel comfortable in your own skin. So these are all things that I do online, and I hear a lot of the same messages. Kelly, I'm all over the map. Kelly, my house is a mess, my car's a mess, my closet is a mess. My life just feels so overwhelming, and I just feel like one big mess. And they feel overwhelmed, they feel stressed, they feel like they can't keep up. They feel drowning. So I know, because I work from home, that a cluttered house means my insides are cluttered, that my heart is cluttered, that my brain might be cluttered. And so I really needed my environment to be a place that would spark creativity and not overwhelm me. So I read a book called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Changed my life because instead of looking at the big picture, he helps break it down into smaller bite-sized chunks. And I'm going to show you how we've implemented that in our house, involving the kids, involving my husband who's Mr. Clean. I don't like cleaning, but I like the way it feels when it's clean. It's kind of like working out. I don't like working out, but at minute 31 when I'm done, I love that feeling. So I'm always thinking about that. I want you to look at your house and think about how you could have less, because when you have less, it actually feels like more. Because when I was in the classroom, I had more behavior issues when the classroom was a mess. If I had things appealing and eye-appealing for the kids and the centers were looking nice, they were more engaged and they would use it, and it wasn't just everything all over the place. When you're cleaning and you're involving the kids, whether they're 2 or they're 20, no matter what, you have to meet them at their level. Just like you probably don't like cleaning, either do they. So just saying, go clean your room and then frustrated that they don't do it, that's not fair to them, because just like you don't like to do it, they don't either. So make it fun, make it engaging. Say, go clean up your room and count by 5s and pick up every time you pick up and see if you can get to 100. Make baskets for your laundry. Count your name, spell your name first and last, spell it backwards. All those kinds of things to make it gamey while you're doing it along with them will help immensely. We're doing laundry, we're all doing it together. A lot of times I'm holding the video in this video, so you won't see me in the videos helping the kids, but a lot of times it's both of us to do it together, and we're racing. Whoever finishes first has to give the other person a hug. Just silly, fun, and you're building connection during that. It's because what you're doing is you're teaching your kids that this is our house and we're gonna keep it clean together. Have a system. This is a system that works for us. I work in a 15-minute increment blocks. I do a chore of the day. Laundry and dishes are done every single day, no matter what, because the less you have to do, the more likely you're gonna do it. If you have 7 loads of laundry to do, you're gonna put it off, put it off, put it off. And so I'm gonna show you in the video how to break it down in the compound effect and break it into smaller pieces. And if this helps, share it with other people, because I want to take the overwhelm out of your life, because when you can underwhelm your schedule and underwhelm your heart, then you can overwhelm your life with things that matter.
Every single day, I make the bed since I have bunk beds. I wake up at 6:35 and eat breakfast and get ready for school. Then at 7 o'clock, I make the bed. I have bunk beds, so I can't make the bed. There's Grady.
So first, Lily makes the bed, and then I ran and put the grandma and grandpa pillows. And then I put mommy and daddy pillows. And then I put the baby pillows on, and then I go to learn. And then I'm done with the pillows.
Every day, our vacuum cleaner goes off. We called it Simon. Mommy and Daddy bought it, and it goes off when we're not home. Off it goes.
So I carry around the backpacks every day when it's my week, and then I hang them on the hook. But I need to get my shoes. But the Hutchisons never give up, and I go to get my shoes, and then I'm done carrying everything.
Every couple of days, we take turns sweeping out the car, because sometimes there's crumbs in the car. And also, sometimes we get a car wash once a week at the gas station. We usually do Mondays because we just do Mondays.
I bring all the papers into the house and I put them in this orange folder after I go through them just so David could look at them. Then he puts them over here near the napkins, and then we file the ones for the week that we need in this folder, like homework and things that we need this week that are pressing. And then the overflow, like class pictures or schedules that we need to keep, go in each child's folder in a drawer so it's out of everybody's way.
Literally, almost every day, me and Grady do the dishes. Sometimes Daddy or Mommy does it. We bring items to the place that Mommy and Daddy will put it away, since I can kind of reach it, but Grady can't reach it at all, since he's only 6. We do it right below the cabinets of where it's supposed to go. But we put away the silverware since the silverware is in a drawer. I use the washer machine as a hammer. Score! Little loads are a lot easier than big loads on the weekend. I said score because I use it as a basketball hoop. So, yeah.
I get 10 points every time I make a basket. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, woohoo!
Almost every day, I sort the laundry. I sort it by person. I lay it flat so there's no wrinkles at all. Ew, Grady's underwear. When I'm done, I usually deliver it to whatever room. I usually only pick 2 and Mommy does the rest. And then that person has to put it away. In that video, I picked mine and Daddy's. Off I go!
Something that's really saved time this year is I've been making their lunches for 3 or 4 days in advance and putting them in these baggies. And then after school, when I'm emptying them out, I just dump in the bag, and then I freeze their sandwiches for the week and dump them in there after school so I don't have to do them at night or in the morning. And they're ready to go, and I put an empty container in there for like adding fruit so it's nice and fresh. And doing it the day before has been a lifesaver. Another way to reduce clutter is to always have a giveaway spot in your house designated. So then the kids know if they try on shoes, they read a book, they play with a toy that they don't want to use anymore, then they throw it in the giveaway pile, and it's just an ongoing pile that gets donated as it gets larger. So after nagging the children about putting shoes away, we came up with a fun little game that someone pretends to trip over them, falls to the ground, the person whose shoes they are helps that person up and says, "Oh, they're not my shoes, whoops." And it's a fun little game, and it actually works every time. My favorite way to avoid overwhelm is by having a chore of the day for 10 or 15 minutes. So I have it recurring in my to-do list on a chart with my other things that I'm doing on that day. On Monday, I'm vacuuming. On Tuesdays, I'm sweeping the pool and cleaning the refrigerator. On Wednesdays, I'm mopping. Thursdays, I'm putting in my grocery order. And Friday, I'm cleaning the refrigerator plus cleaning the master bathroom plus one other bathroom. On Mondays, I don't like vacuuming, so I know if I'm setting the timer for 10 or 15 minutes, I'm more likely to get it done. And even if I don't get it all finished, I'm doing the main areas and stopping when the timer is up. So on Tuesdays, I'm always sweeping the pool, and it usually doesn't take me very long, but just get out there and do it. And we have an automatic one that goes along the ground because we don't have a screen, but it's nice to do the walls and the sun shelf and just do a human job of it. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's just a once over, and that once over makes such a difference in the care of the pool. And it really, really, really helps my husband a lot, who's an access service guy. So I always put the pole in a really funny spot so he knows what I did, and it makes a deposit into his love cup. On Wednesdays, Lily or I set the timer for 10 minutes and we mop the floors.
Off she goes! We usually do just the main areas. Then Mommy puts it in a funny spot for Daddy, since that is his love language. And acts as service. 'Thumbs up.
Notice how I'm always setting the timer before the recurring event for 5 or 10 or 15 minutes because I'm much more likely to do it. I, on Tuesdays and Fridays, organize the refrigerator, wipe down the counters, consolidate bottles, consolidate bags, move things around so the kids can see it, I can see it, and then I'm actually eating the food that I buy. I do the same thing down in the freezer because if I don't see it, then I don't use it and it goes to waste. And this really helps because it goes out with the garbage, there's no stinky garbage, and the food is actually eaten after we buy it. On Tuesdays, I do a bang-up job in the refrigerator, and then Fridays is kind of just a once-over. And I spend most of my chore of the day this day on doing the master bathroom plus one other bathroom. And I only do it for 15 minutes because it's not about perfection and not a bang-up job, but just wiping down the counters and the mirrors just prevents that buildup. And just organizing things and not having a ton of stuff and clutter on the counters really, really helps. And doing the bathtub, doing the toilets, and just really doing it fast because you're working against the clock. So on this day, I did the master bathroom plus one more, and I did the kids' bathroom this day. So then the following week, I will do the master bathroom plus another bathroom. The kids' bathroom is very easy to keep clean when you do it this way, and it's not something you have to spend hours on doing, but you're doing it quick, you're against the clock, you're off social media, you're off with any distractions. You get in and you get out and you bang it out. And you feel awesome afterwards. I had got this really cute thing from, I think from my dad, just to hold all her little hair ties, Lily's hair ties or barrettes and her little clips, and that really helps. And I put some decorative paper on the outside so it's pretty, and she really, really likes this. And now we're gonna label the drawers so she has someplace to put all her stuff. So I really made this video because I wanted your house to be a place of inspiration, a place where you feel like it's your sanctuary. You feel at home, it feels warm and fuzzy, and when you have that, you will have so much more connection with your family, with yourself, with your heart, with your essence, with your spirit, and you can thrive within your own home. And you don't beat yourself up if it doesn't look neat and it doesn't always look like this, but this is factory settings for us, and this is what it looks like before the kids get home from school, and this is what it looks like before we go to bed. And it's so easy to maintain. Hard to clean, keep up with the nonsense and keep up with the chaos and the overwhelm because that's what I used to do. But this is very easy to keep up with because it's maintenance, it's like losing weight. Losing the weight is the hard part, but actually maintaining the weight is the easier part. So I hope this inspired you. If it did, share it with someone who's of value and remember to live your best life.